Okay. What is up, everyone? So, we have fallen in this dark pit. Let me go ahead and give myself some light. Because it's definitely dark and I can't see. Alrighty. Look who it is. Sela and Anivia.
Oh, holy mother of...
Small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
The young woman in knight's armor studies the rock intently, clearly trying to work out how to move them. Everything is going... Oh, she read that already. Sorry. Okay, we got 125 experience for that.
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Spotting you, the knight reaches for her sheath weapon, but after scrutinizing your face momentarily, she raises her hand in greeting. Let's see. That's evil. We're not necessarily evil. Hold on. We're going to get you out from under there. We're going to try athletics, because I have +7. Dice checks at 12. You have to work hard to get the wounded woman from under the rubble. At last, the knight stops to catch her breath and watches her from her head.
I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anivia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared better now.
Okay.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
True.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in the city to seek my fortune.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of your type before.
At least it's an honest answer. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
Okay.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anivia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Alright. Can I put my board next to me? No, I cannot. Where formations are right here? She has more health than me? Yeah, she does. She can go first. She got a shield, too. So I don't even know why I'm asking that. We can go on each side just because of how it is now. Okay. Got a box? What's in the box, dude? Okay. So, we got a cold iron heavy mace. That is not a bad one at all. We have Cloak of Resistance +1. Looks cool, looks cool. I can't use sword. What is the bastard sword? No, this is a long sword. This is a short spear, too. So that's probably just going to have to do. I was not trying to dual wield that. Oh, you see, yeah, I get 5 to 12. Not bad, not bad. Okay. She already has stuff. So there's no point in me doing anything. I can't wait to get him barding. He's gonna look so cool. Okay. I even got scrolls on me. So, I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, what is this? Wait, is there one back there too? I don't think so. Look at this baby. Tornado scale. You restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current HD. Raised Dead also removes the death's door condition. Coming back from dead is an ordeal. The subject... What is this? Hold on. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it is raised, just as if it had been hit by an energy-draining creature. Though it cannot gain a number of negative levels equal to or greater than its total hit dice this way. Creature whose permanent negative levels already equal its hit dice cannot be brought back to life through Raised Dead. Okay. Did not know that. Let's keep going. Look what we have here. Camellia.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's an animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
The girl relaxes slightly, but she keeps her hand on her sheath weapon. Her self-control falters for a moment, and you glimpse the fear beneath her mask of perfect felicity. She licks her lips nervously. Alright, not many can withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even trying to live.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
Navia shakes her head.
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Camellia finishes Anivia's thought with ruthless precision. We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together.
Sela's very... She's
Who knows
very...
what else could be prowling about in these caves?
very happy, very like go-getter. Like it's kind of annoying, honestly.
Is anything useful on him? Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kind of need all the supplies we can get right now.
All right. So some blood just squirted out for whatever reason. Masterwork dagger. Let's see. Dude, look how tall my guy is. He just looks Awesome. Awesome shaman. Alright, so someone needs to be healed.
I heed the voice of the spirit.
The smart thing to do is to... Well, we don't have pots, but she does. To use a pot, because I'm not going to use her abilities. So she has this too. She has Battle Spirit also. So that's awesome. So it's not just me using it and then I run out of it. So also, yeah. I guess she can, I guess the boar's fine. Boar's right here. Yep, that's fine. Put the pet in the back. I value my pet more than I value them.
Do not waver.
Holy cow. I think I crit that monster. Sheesh. I did 7. I don't think that was a crit though. Good gosh. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can make this UI smaller. Give me one moment, guys. I don't think so. I can't do that. Alright, let's keep moving. So far, this is awesome. I'm loving it. Oh, there's another one. Another one of her scales.
Save the last one for me.
Okay.
Guide my blade.
15 sneak attack. Sheesh. I'm not sure what mythic I want to join either. At first I thought I knew, but I actually do not. That's also a thing. Oh, okay. That was a crit. It said it. 12. Holy moly. Critical hit. Right there. Slapped the heck out of that thing. So what do we got here? I think this mace is light. Let's see. Finesse wielding. Yes, it is. I don't have any finesse. Bracers of armor. I have cloth right there, so I don't really need that. They have armor. I can put stuff on him. This is great. He won't get like a belt, will he? No. I thought if I put a pot on him, he'll get like a belt around him. But no, that's not the case. Unfortunate. But I can put armor on him and certain things. So that means if I could put armor on him, he can probably get special effects from like unique items. And that's busted too. I can't wait till he gets large so then we can have some mounted combat. That's not really going to be the focus of this character, but just being able to do it is really cool. Okay. So why don't I actually put Big Boy here first? Seela can be behind him. And the front line. Oh wait, what's this? Okay. Because I was gonna pick the lizard. I was, because like when he hits level 7, he poisons, or he does like dex damage, and that's really good if you're lowering anyone's dex. Lore check fail. Oh. It's a lawn.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps in the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduak!
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Lon stops her with a gesture. Demons are laying waste to Canibres.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
Wendigo looks you over, considering something.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
What are you doing
That's
here?
none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, lad?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Wendigo shrugs and turns away. Okay, so let's see what we want to say here. I can help you, but you're gonna have to pay for it.
Of course.
I just wanted to be that
How about
orc.
we do
I wanted to be that guy.
You help us, and we don't leave you here to rot in these underground tunnels that only we know. I think that sounds fair.
Yeah, and we could throw in a dozen fresh rats to sweeten the deal. That's a tempting offer in these parts. Help us, and we'll help you. This is very important. Wenduog believes the maze leads to the outside. She knows what she's talking about.
All right, underground folks, you got yourselves a deal. But if you find the sword first, don't forget we helped you. Our agreement still stands.
Alright, cool. Just go ahead and get this stuff.
Something.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with a genuine feeling. Oh, don't be snorting, dude.
Onwards!
No, what is that?
Pay attention!
And there's the sword. Okay, whoa. Alright, so this is the reading part. Day 15, month Arodas, 8, year 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Tyragon feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound, healed by Tyrindalev, reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Tyragon's heartbeat quickens, and the stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I've descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of a cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traders and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Tyragon insinuates that he can control them somehow. Let's try to fiercely call out the traitors. The voice, trembling with pain and rage, carried to the farthest reaches of the cave ceiling in this strange vision. Why? Why did you betray me and your comrades? Why did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with hair twisted into a knot, responds to the accusation. You and your goddesses have given us nothing, L'Ariel. Nothing. But Lord Discari will give us everything. And there is no power in the world that will stop his advance. The frenzy of foreign thoughts come faster and faster like rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priest in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying clutches her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing and only if you're ready. There is no going back. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths, a vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot iron lances through flesh and bone. The traders fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wood burns white hot. Tyragon's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called L'Ariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Tyragon is determined to fight off the illusion. Let's go ahead, do that. Succeed. Alright. Okay. It's Discari. We apparently see here that L'Ariel is about to get stabbed, and the people who betrayed are below on their knees. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Tyragon is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in a strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call L'Ariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quivering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? Okay, a strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called L'Ariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on L'Ariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Tyragon senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoer and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Tyragon does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, talking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing, and Tyragon's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound closes, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Tyragon sees a flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm, soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Tyragon senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. Okay.
You alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Okay. Sayla kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Amadea.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Lon looks at you dumbfounded. Gain 125 experience.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Okay.
Do we have here?
All right, guys, we're going to end this episode here. This is actually a pretty long one for me. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you please like and subscribe to the channel. There'll be more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous content coming out. So, I'll see you next time. Peace.